Hi guys, I've been working hard on trying to find a way to make it look nice and uniform because when I was doing back and forth, the butterfly stitches weren't all facing the right way and it didn't look quite right. So I was working hard to try to find a way to make it to where it would be straight so that you could make an afghan with it or a scarf like I'm going to do with this one. And I figured I would show you guys real quick. I still don't know if it's like 100%, but it's at least 99.8 the straightest that I've been able to get it. So I'm going to show you how to do this. First off, if you want to make a scarf like this, or you can make an afghan, but for this tutorial, I'm going to show you how I'm starting to make this scarf. I'm going to start off by chaining 21. And then the second hook, the second loop from the hook, chain from the hook, you want to go ahead and start your butterfly stitch there. Let me move this stuff out of the way and get a little closer here. So I'm going in from the second chain from the hook, pull up a loop, go through, go into the next, pull up a loop and complete your butterfly stitch. And chaining one at the end is part of the butterfly stitch. So going through the next stitch, and then going through the next stitch, and complete it. And if you don't know how to do the butterfly stitch, I have a tutorial that will show you how to do that. And in that tutorial, I showed you how to do the back and forth, how to do it in rows. And I was talking to a lady who said that it probably doesn't look so good because it's not all facing the right way. And I said, yeah, you're right. Because the butterflies look so much better when they're all facing the right way and they have kind of like a window to look through. So I tried and tried, and with many failures on trying to get it straight, and I finally found the best way so far, and that's what I'm going to show you now. So just keep on butterfly stitching all the way to the end. Using 2 stitches to complete the butterfly stitch, as always. I'm getting here to the end. These last 2 stitches, put my butterfly stitch in. Now, the next row, you want to go ahead and just turn. You already have your chain 1 that ends the butterfly stitch. What you want to do is just go in through this first wing and single crochet. Go into the next wing and single crochet. And just continue to put a single crochet in each stitch of the butterfly. The trick to keeping this straight only comes at the end of the row. So the regular way will always be worked this way. And it's really easy. It's only two rows that you'll just be repeating over and over again. So you just have to remember what to do at the very end of each row. The single crochet and the end with the butterfly. So at the end with the single crochet, coming to the end here, what I do to keep this thing straight, this is the last butterfly stitch, the first one of the round. You can see here, let me just get a little closer here, that this is the top of the butterfly stitch. And this is where you basically chain to get there. So you want to go in through this top part of the stitch, the very top, and pull up a loop and go through that one. It's like basically like the top of the double crochet. You want to get your hook in there and do a single crochet. And also in this last space at the end, put a single crochet. And you should count your stitches every round until you've got this, down pat. Count and make sure you have 20. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Okay. So now I want to go ahead and chain 1 and turn. And now through every stitch of this row, going right into this first stitch, start your butterfly stitch. And you're going to end your single crochet row like that every time, putting a single crochet in the top of that butterfly stitch and to the left of that butterfly stitch to be able to keep it straight going this direction. And I'll show you what to do here at the end of this butterfly stitch round. Okay, now I'm at the very last stitch of my butterfly stitch round, and this is how you'll end every butterfly stitch round. You'll go in, you have 2 stitches here. You'll go into the first one here and do the first part of your stitch. But to complete the second part of the stitch, you go into this little part right here, and this is the actual stitch right here, but you want to go into this little part, this little chain 1 space that you had from the previous row. You want to go into that stitch, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2 to complete your butterfly stitch. So again, make sure when you're completing this at the end that you don't go into this stitch, the very last stitch. You want to go into this chain space at the end. And that's it. Continue to do that back and forth, and you can create yourself a blanket or a scarf or whatever you can think of. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, and please like this video.